Introduction to Covalent Compounds. There are three basic types of chemical bonds. We have ionic bonds, where the electrostatic attraction between ions forms ionic compounds. Covalent bonds, valence electrons are shared between atoms, and they form either network solids or molecules. And then finally, metallic bonds. The valence electrons of many metal atoms are shared to form a sea of electrons within a metallic solid. This unit will be studying covalent bonds. How ionic or covalent a bond, ionic or covalent, depends on the difference in electronegativity between the atoms. The smaller the difference, the more likely electrons will be shared, and the bond will be considered covalent. The greater the difference, the more likely electrons have been transferred, and the atoms are then ionized, resulting in an ionic bond. Below, we examine the electronegativity difference between fluorine, which is represented by F, and some other atoms. Here's fluorine over here. The electronegativity of the atoms is shown below each atomic symbol, including that of fluorine, which is 4.0, right over there. So lithium here, it would be 1.0. The electronegativity difference between fluorine and each atom is shown at the bottom of the chart. As the difference decreases, and it's going this way, you can see it's going from 3 to 2.4 to 2, etc. As that decreases, the bond between F, fluorine, and the other atom becomes increasingly covalent. While bond character between ionic and covalent is a spectrum, a continuous spectrum, we can make a few simplifications. Ionic bonds occur when the difference in electronegativity between two atoms is greater than 1.7, greater than or equal to 1.7. So sodium and fluorine, the difference in electronegativity is 3, so that would be an ionic bond. If the difference of electronegativity is less than 1.7, it is a covalent bond. Neither atom takes electrons from the other, they share them. This type of bonding typically takes place between two nonmetals, like hydrogen and chlorine, where the difference in electronegativity is 1.1.